The 6 essential steps to take when someone is experiencing a mental health crisis. Mental health crises can happen to anyone at any time. It can be overwhelming and scary, but it's important to know the steps to take to help someone who is experiencing a crisis. In this video, we're going to walk you through the 6 essential steps you should take when someone is in a mental health crisis. From staying calm and approaching the person in a non-threatening manner to following up and checking on their well-being. This is a life-saving information that you don't want to miss, so keep watching. Step 1. Stay calm and approach the person in a non-threatening manner. The first step is to stay calm. The person in crisis is likely feeling overwhelmed and scared, so approaching them in a calm and non-threatening manner is crucial. When someone is experiencing a mental health crisis, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed and panicked. However, it's important to remember that the person in crisis is likely feeling the same way. It's crucial to approach the person in a calm and non-threatening manner. This can help them feel more at ease and can prevent the situation from escalating. Use a gentle and empathetic tone of voice that shows you care. It's also important to give the person space and avoid crowding them or standing too close. Give them the option to move away or to talk to you when they feel ready. Be aware of your body language, as it can communicate a lot more than words. Keep your body posture open and relaxed, and avoid crossing your arms or standing in a confrontational manner. This can help the person feel more comfortable and safe around you. Step 2. Listen to the person and validate their feelings. The next step is to listen to the person and validate their feelings. This means acknowledging and understanding their emotions and experiences. When listening to the person, it's important to give them your full attention and avoid interrupting them. Let them speak without judgment or interruption. Show empathy and understanding by nodding and making eye contact. Avoid giving unsolicited advice or trying to fix their problems. Instead, listen to them and allow them to express their feelings. Validating someone's feelings means acknowledging that their emotions are valid and real, even if you don't agree with them. It's important to remember that everyone's experience is different, and what may seem insignificant to you may be a big deal to someone else. By validating the person's feelings, you can show that you understand and care, which can help them feel less alone in their experience. Every person is different and may react differently to different approaches. It's important to be aware of this and to adjust your approach accordingly. By listening to the person and validating their feelings, you can help them feel heard, understood, and more calm. Step 3. Ask if they have a crisis plan in place and follow it if they do. Many people with mental health conditions have a crisis plan in place, which is a predetermined set of actions to take in case of a crisis. It's important to ask the person if they have a crisis plan in place and, if so, to follow it as closely as possible. This can help them feel more in control and can make the situation less overwhelming. When asking if the person has a crisis plan in place, it's important to do so in a calm and non-threatening manner. Explain that you want to help them and that you understand how difficult the situation is. Once you know that they have a crisis plan in place, it's important to follow it closely. This may include calling a specific person, taking specific medications, or going to a specific place. Every person's crisis plan is different, in that it's tailored to their specific needs. It's important to follow the plan as closely as possible and not to deviate from it. By following the person's crisis plan, you can help them feel more in control and can make the situation less overwhelming. It's not a shame to have a crisis plan. It's a sign of self-awareness and a proactive approach to manage mental health. By following the crisis plan, you're supporting the person's well-being and helping them to cope with the situation. Step 4. If the person is in immediate danger, call 911 or take them to the nearest emergency room. When determining if the person is in immediate danger, it's important to consider factors such as suicidal thoughts, self-harm, or dangerous behavior. If the person is expressing suicidal thoughts or engaging in self-harm or other dangerous behavior, it's also important to call 911 or take them to the nearest emergency room. Mental health professionals are there to help, and they can provide the person with appropriate care. When calling 911 or taking the person to the emergency room, it's important to stay calm and to explain the situation clearly. Provide the person's name, address, and any relevant information about the crisis. Remember to stay with the person and provide support until help arrives. Every person is different and may react differently to different approaches. Be aware of this and to adjust your approach accordingly. You can help them get the help they need quickly and can prevent a tragic outcome. Step 5. If the person is not in immediate danger, it's important to offer to connect them with a mental health professional or support group. This can help them get the help they need and can provide them with support in the long term. These professionals are trained to help individuals work through their thoughts and feelings and can provide guidance and support to help them manage their mental health. Another option is to connect the person with the support group. Support groups are made up of individuals who are going through similar experiences and can provide a sense of community and understanding. They can also offer practical tips and advice for managing mental health issues. When offering to connect a person with a mental health professional or support group, it's important to be sensitive and non-judgmental. Let them know that you care about their well-being and that you want to help them access the resources they need. Respect their decision to accept or decline the offer. Remember, mental health resources are not one-size-fits-all. Some people may feel more comfortable with certain kind of support than others. Step 6. Follow up with the person to check in on their well-being. The final step is to follow up with the person to check in on their well-being. It's important to show that you care and that you're there for them. It also allows you to assess if the person is following through with the plan and getting the support they need. When following up with the person, use a gentle and empathetic tone of voice. Ask if there's anything you can do to help them. It's important to remember that mental health is a journey and that it's not always easy. You have to be patient and understanding when following up with the person. It's also important to respect their boundaries and to allow them to share as much or as little information as they're comfortable with. Follow up with the person regularly, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. This will help you to monitor the person's well-being and to assess if they're getting the support they need. It's important to remember that every person is different and may react differently to different approaches. It's important to be aware of this and to adjust your approach accordingly. By following up with the person to check in on their well-being, you can show that you care and that you're there for them, and also make sure they are getting the support they need. Remember, it's crucial to take mental health crises seriously and to seek help as soon as possible. By following these steps, you can help someone in need and potentially save a life. Let's work together to break the stigma surrounding mental health and create a more understanding and supportive society. Remember, mental health crises can happen to anyone, and it's important to know what to do when they do. Thank you for watching, and please share this video with your friends, and remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you!